first, let me start with congratulations. The movie is so good. I'm a big fan of Soderbergh, and I'm curious if you could share what it was, maybe what surprised you about working with him on this film, like that maybe fans would like to hear about.
He's incredibly efficient, and I'm sure you've heard from other people too. I mean, when filmmakers say shoot what you need, and just be efficient and don't waste time and don't hose down a scene, like he literally just shoots what he needs. Like, I mean, to almost to a point where as a filmmaker, it kind of made me anxious, to be quite honest, where I was like, you might need a wide of this. He's like, no, I don't. Because he edits his own stuff. He's shooting it and he's editing it. So he's on the camera, not just DP. And he's not just the DP. He's actually camera opping the whole entire film, which is I've done a few times, but only on like tiny indie stuff,
Yeah, I'll just echo that having him behind the camera when you're this close to him, you sort of like, there's a lot of trust. Like, I feel like once he hires someone, he's like, I'm trusting you to do the job I hired you for. So there's like, it's really fast. So there wasn't like a lot of talking on set. There wasn't like a ton of direction. It was just sort of, you can kind of like read him because he's right there behind the camera. And there's not a lot of takes. And so you really are given like a lot of, I don't know, autonomy, while knowing he's getting exactly what he wants and what's in his head, or he would, change it up.
One of the things that I loved about Ed Solomon's script was everything. But if I was being specific, I would say that the way it weaves in real history with these small-time criminals. For both of you, could you talk about what you responded to most with the script, what you're excited for people to see?
I think the most exciting is that how many twists and turns it takes. And every time you think you have a handle on what's happening, it subverts that expectation and uses, the classic format of like a heist movie and becomes extremely informative, but also just keeps like turning and twisting and giving you new exciting like information, not just about like the car industry, which I didn't know about, but also about each character and sort of their motivation for everything.
Yeah, each character was so layered, and you understood the motivation for why they're participating in sort of these criminal behaviors, and then like ultimately where we end up, which I won't give it away. Just like the scandal within the car industry, you're like, oh, there were such specific, terrible conditions that a lot of these characters were experiencing that all led them to these choices. And I thought that like layering and that complex layering was just like so extremely well done and hard to do.
Completely agree. I have to go. Good luck with the rest of your interviews and have a fantastic day. Congrats on the movie.
Thanks.